Hi boys, and welcome to update 4 of General Lee.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
So guys, welcome to update 4. Now, we have done a lot of work since the last update, so apologies for that. But I'll take you through everything anyway. So yeah, we've beefed up the roll cage, so we've got all that sorted. Our fuel tank is installed now. We have our fuel line coming out of this guy, running the length of the car, going into the engine block. Everything's plumbed in at the moment. I've even done the battery. So we've got the stunt driver in position. We're just gluing the steering wheel into his hand at the moment. We've got our brake lines installed there. Dashboard's all installed and done. We had to shave his backside a bit and he still isn't sitting flush. But anyway, you're not going to see that once the door panels are on. We sorted out the suspension on the front wheels as well, so that's riding correct. We've plumbed in our radiator, so we've got our hoses going in and out. Like I said, battery's all hooked up, and we've tidied up the spark plug cables with some magnet wire. So they're done. What else? I think apart from that, I think the car's done. I think the drive shaft has been installed and all that good stuff. Obviously the motor's installed. Getting over to the interior headline has been painted. Still need to do painting on the inside of the vehicle. Also, we're on our 4th round of sanding now, so we'll get that tied up today and hopefully get some more primer on this guy, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some orange on him soon. So today is flat coat everything. I need to go over everything, flat coat the tub, everything with that, flat coat the inside of that. And if I just alter the camera, we'll be right back, guys. If you just excuse the Star Wars characters, but we've got our door panels which will need to be installed. But first I'm just going to give these guys a flat coat just to seal them in. I need to order myself some more Molotov chrome as well, so I can just get off that a minute, so I can do the grills as well. I think I'll probably end up using the kit supplied inlays, and what I'm going to do is just scribe some lines going downward just to give it a better look, really. And I think that's it, guys. So I'm going to go off and glue, well, flat coat everything, glue the door panels into position, and then we'll be right back. Oh, another thing that I did do as well, on the body, we removed that box that was there, so I put a fresh piece of steel, and we've done some weld effects just going around that seam, so it's a fresh piece of metal that they've put in. We've got all our pedals and stuff. The carburetor there is hooked up, but yeah, we're pretty good as far as the car goes. All that's basically done, just needs flat coating and put to one side, and then we can concentrate on the big body and get that looking pretty. Oh, there was another thing as well. I was going to do seat belts on this guy, which I do have over here. Yeah, we've got this one here, which you can't see anymore, but anyway, we've got some black belts as well to put on, so I don't know whether I will do or not, because but then again, saying that, I probably will do. So we'll be right back, guys, as soon as I've got something else to show you. So this week on the Dukes, the General gets some new pipes. So we took our 1/18 scale exhaust system and we've installed it in the General. Now it doesn't matter about the tail end pipes, because if you look at the GIF that I did on Facebook, the amount of dust that the car actually kicks up when it flies up in the air, all this underside, you're pretty much not going to see. You better see aspects of it. But anyway, what I was going to mention was, while I was waiting for that to set up, I've got the old clutch from the kit. Now if you look on Facebook and the jump itself, there is actually a camera mounted to the right side of the vehicle, and it kind of looks like this. It's painted white, and then that would be the lens in the centre. So I might modify this and use it as the camera for the side of the car, because I might as well mount that as well. But yeah, all this ugliness here, you won't see any of that, because it literally is like floating on dust. There's that much sand that's kicked up. I was also thinking about, because it's 1/16 scale, the height of the jump of this vehicle is going to have to be quite high. If we take a look at the X-Wing over there, the glass that goes from the bottom of there all the way to the top is 17-inch high. So if you think that's the bottom of the base for the General Lee, you'll have the mound, which will be probably where the archway is there, and then the jump would have to be somewhere around there. So it's going to be quite a high jump for it to actually look right. There's no point just having it like a few centimetres off the ground, because it just looks pathetic. So it's going to look quite a decent size. So yeah, we're just waiting for this guy to dry up, and then we're going to do some rust effects on the exhaust, because we don't want it spanking new like that. We've had another go at sanding the wheel arches. I've had to apply a little bit more filler to this one, but they're looking pretty, if you look at it like left is right, right is left. It's looking pretty flush. Still a bit of work, a bit of work to do on that, and then we'll add some more primer to that guy. That's pretty much done now. It's had its flat coat on the inside. I'm just going to rust up the inside of these fenders that's going to be visible, just to match in with the rest of the car. But yeah, waiting for this to set up. Then we'll get our Alclads out again, which are rust effects that I love using these products. It's really good stuff. To get it caked on like that, you just spray a bit of water on the surface that you're doing and then apply it, and it's just basically like paint. But then when it dries, it's very like a rough texture to it, and it looks really good. So we've got different ones here. We've got deep rust for this guy, and we have, what's that? Let's have a look. Keep it in focus. Yeah, that's medium rust, and we have a light rust somewhere. Can't see that. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, so we'll probably do like the light rust effect, which I'm running out of, but it looks. So we have to order some more of that. So yeah, guys, I'll let this guy get dried up, then I'll go ahead and weather him, and then we'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back. So the body, we've done more filler, and I've just primed it again, and still we need to do some work on that guy. If you have a look at the other side of him, not so bad. But what I'll do is let this primer harden up, and then I'll wet sand it. That should be enough, I think, to take care of it, because once colour's on it, I don't think that will come through. Getting back to this guy, we've got the door panels in position. I had to redo the dashboard because that stupid bit that goes in there was stopping this from sitting into position, so I just cut that bit out basically and stuck that back in. If I try and flip this over one-handed, what we've got on the underside is our exhaust system, which is all good. The next step to do is all the weathering on that, which I said I was going to do and I haven't done it yet because I got sidetracked. So yeah, we've got our door panels in now. Once we pin it all together, and then it should get rid of that gap once the body goes over. And if we take a look over here, we've got our hood. Just had a coat of black on the inside. And we've scratch built our little camera unit, which I think I'm going to use. It's just got some steel painted on it, alclad steel. And put it into the light. So that guy will be, it'll be mounted this way. If the camera will focus, let's do it against this background, maybe it'll focus better. So yeah, we'll have that guy mounted at the side of the car. So that's our little camera unit. I just need to paint the front of that white, which I'm not going to like over white because I don't want it looking like a toy. But I'll use the alclad white, and I'll just dust the front of that just to widen it up, and then we'll have to stick some canopy glue or something for a lens inside there, and then that guy's done. And then I need to find some thin styrene because it's got two holes in this, so I can do an up and a down support which will attach to the fender of the car. So we'll attach it underneath there, and then we'll probably attach it from the top like that, because that's pretty much how they would have done it, I would think. So the camera will be mounted somewhere there. And that's it, guys. So we're just waiting for stuff to dry and we'll be right back. So guys, we've done our second lot of primer on this guy now. I've just wet sanded it and put another layer of primer down on that guy. The General itself, we've got all the rust effects going on in there and on the underside now. Just looking a real mess at the moment. So we'll let that dry up. Then I'm going to go ahead and clear coat him, and we also still need to work on the little camera there. But what I'm thinking about doing, because this orange here, it's quite a good orange, but I might paint the car gloss black as like a base colour first, and then apply this orange so it has a more darker look, more like a hemi orange, hopefully anyway. So I'll let that primer dry, wet sand it again, and then shoot it with some black gloss and leave that to set up overnight, and then we'll hit it with the orange and we'll see what kind of effect we can get. I can have an experiment already on this guy here because I've just wet sanded this, so I might hit it with some gloss black now and just see what it looks like. So we'll be back after that, guys. So welcome back, guys. We have now got the General in black primer. Well, not black primer, it's a black gloss. I have to say it's looking pretty nice actually in black. We've already done the hood there. On another note, I had my first car accident this morning, which was weird. Never had one of those before. But I was driving my son to school and the car slipped on some black ice and went into the back of somebody. So, just one of those things. We were okay anyway, that's the main thing. So yeah, they're coming to collect the car today. If only I had the General Lee, I could have just jumped over the car, no problem. But, you know, never mind. I thought I'd just share that with you. So yeah, I'm going to leave this guy overnight now. If I do get round to it today, because obviously they're coming to collect my real car and take that away, I might not be able to do so much work on this guy today, but we'll see. But I've still got the belts to do on him, and also put some inner tubes just on the seat there, so it doesn't compress his spine on landing, because that's basically all the safety equipment they had. Which for the inner tubes, I think what I'm going to use is just some shrink tubing, something like that. I'll probably do it. Just roll it, pop it on the seat. That's the shrink tube. So that's it, guys, for now. We'll be back as soon as I've got something else to show you, and once I've got my car sorted out. So catch you later. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wet sand this guy, and we're going to start to lay our orange down. And hopefully, with it being a black base, it should really have a dark orange look to it. So yeah, we've got our camera to sort out as well. Got seat belts to sort out with him. I've painted on a black strap now that goes under his chin, so it's more helmety like. Yeah, sort the inner tube out on the seats, which I don't even know if it's worth it, because you're not really going to see it once it's all together. In fact, you know what, guys, I'm going to go away. We'll have a look at this as a black Charger. So I'll be right back, guys. So yeah, it looks pretty good as a black Charger. I'll just temporarily put the grille in place. But yeah, I think the wheels are just in the right spot for the jump. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. And we've got Stuntman Bo there. So the next thing to do is just to wet sand this body, and then we'll start laying down our orange, guys, I think. But yeah, it's looking pretty darn good. Just take that off. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys, as soon as I've got something else to show you lot. Okay guys, so we've got our first layer of orange down. This paint is absolutely dreadful. I really have issues with orange paint, but as you can see with the hood there. But not to worry, because it's going to get wet sanded to hell, and then another coat. But same with body. I mean, even the panel lines here, you can see the black coming through, so the paint hasn't really covered it. So we'll let this guy set in overnight, let the paint harden, and I'll wet sand him again, and we'll give him another coat, and hopefully that'll take care of that. So that's basically it for this update, guys, I think, until we get this paint finalised and get the decals on it. So I'll catch you in update 5, I think. See you later. Alright guys, just a little quick snippet. We've got the seat belts done now, so we can install that on the driver. And I also need to do some inner tube just on the seat underneath him, because these stunt drivers basically sat on a big inner tube to stop the spine from compressing on impact. So we've got the belt that's to be installed, and we've also got the inner tube, which is going to be just a piece of shrink tube like that, and we're just going to put it on the chair. Hopefully that will resemble that. Paint's had a bit longer. It's nice and glossy, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to sand the hell out of this guy, get him sorted out, and yeah, I think that'll do it definitely now for this update, guys. Don't want to touch this now until at least tomorrow sometime, where I can get it all sanded down and shoot some more orange on it, and hopefully this time it'll look a little better. But it's going to look pretty cool with a camera just mounted on the side like that there. Should look pretty good. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.